Welcome to the betting version of 5-0 Poker. It's time to raise the stakes and win big. This tutorial is designed to get you familiar with the betting version of the game. Fortunately, the rules are similar to the classic version. You and your opponent will take turns building 5 columns into an individual poker hand, with each column matched against your opponent's corresponding column. In order to win, you need at least 3 out of 5 hands. In the betting version of 5-0, the 4th row is dealt face down. Once all 5 rows are filled, the betting begins. The player who played second is the first to place their bet. In this example, you played second, so you go first. Let's take a closer look at how you might bet in this match. In this example, you can be certain that you've won the 3rd column. You have a straight. At best, your opponent only has 3 of a kind. But you also know you've lost the 5th column, in which you have a pair of 7s and your opponent has at least a pair of 9s. The question is whether you can win or make your opponent believe that you've won 2 more columns. In column 1, you have 2 pair, and your opponent has a pair of aces. It's possible that your opponent got one of the outs they needed, because there is another ace, 2, and 8 that you don't see anywhere on the table. If this is the case, your opponent beats you. In column 2, you have 3 of a kind. Your opponent can win this hand only if he has a flush. In this scenario, the hidden card was placed last, so there is a high probability that he did not complete the flush. In column 4, you have a flush, but your opponent may have a full house if he got the missing 3 of hearts. Fortunately, all of the kings are already visible on the game board. Let's make a small bet. If you want to raise the bet, use the raise slider. Then, select raise to raise the bet. Your opponent called as well, and now the showdown begins. In column 2, your opponent tried to bluff with the flush, but your 3 queens takes the hand. As always, 3 hands wins the game. Now that you understand the rules, it's time to raise the stakes in a betting round of 5-0 poker.